Hello students, today we are going to continue with exercise 1.3 of rational numbers, and we are going to talk about the sums related to the properties of multiplication of rational numbers. Question number 1 to 5 I've explained you already in the last class, so we're going to continue with question number 6. I hope all the properties you all have prepared very well. Okay, so now question number 6 is of verification. The first part I'm giving you as homework. Okay, I've written it very clearly. You can see the cloud over there, and it is homework. Okay, second part I'm explaining you, so let's focus what it says. The second part is P value is minus 8 upon 27, Q is 3 by 4, and R is minus 12 upon 15. Let's take the LHS part of it, where we have P into bracket Q minus R. Put the value of P, it's minus 8 upon 27, Q 3 by 4, and R minus 12 upon 15. Okay. Now, what we know by BODMAS? Yes, we have to open the bracket first. So, minus into minus is plus. I've written it. Can you all see? Minus into minus is plus. So, minus into minus becomes plus. So, this is the plus sign here. 4 and 15, the LCM is 60. That's there. 4 15s are 60. So, 3 into 15 is 45. 15 into 4 is 60. So, 15 into 12. Sorry, 15. Yes, 15 into 4 is 60. So, 12 4s are 48. Clear everyone? And this minus again I'm repeating. It is plus. Fine. Now, let's solve it out. 45 plus 48. It comes out 93. Same LCM. The denominator same as it is 60. Now, multiplication of two rational numbers. What do we know? What is the method? Multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. Simplifying it, we get minus 62 upon 135 as the answer. Now, this is what we are getting as the LHS. Okay. If I get the RHS also the same on solving this particular part, the verification is done. So, let's start. What's the RHS? P into Q minus P into R. Put the value of P minus 8 upon 27, Q 3 upon 4, minus sign in between as it is. Now, why am I writing here minus 8 upon 27 in bracket? Because the value of P is negative and already there is one minus sign. To avoid any confusion, always I would suggest you, whenever there is a negative value, then write it in brackets. Minus 8 upon 27 into minus 12 upon 15. Now, simplify this particular part. I have underlined it for you. See, simplify this and simplify this. Whatever are the two answers we get, we are going to do subtraction because there was a minus sign in between. What do I get simplifying the first two product of rational numbers? Minus 2 upon 9. Simplifying these two, yes, multiplying these two rational numbers, what do I get? 32 upon 135. What's the LCM of 9 and 135? It's 135. Yes, 9 into 15 is 135. So, minus 2 into 15, minus 30. 135 ones are 135. So, 32 as it is. This plus into minus is minus, we all know. So again, I'll solve it out. Minus 30 minus 32 comes out minus 62 upon 135. Now I can see very clearly the LHS and RHS are equal. So I'm able to say that the verification is done. Yes. Hence, we have verified that LHS is equal to RHS. And this was all about question number 6. Let's move further. Question number 7, students. It is to be done in book because it is fill-ups. You can do it in your book as homework. Question number 8 is your homework. Both the parts you are going to do. Now, since you all have always a doubt that which particular register, which exercise to be done, be very clear. We are going to do this particular exercise 1.3 in Maths 2 register. Okay. Complete exercise 1.3 and 1.4 both in Maths 2 register. I have written it also at the end of the class. So, let's proceed further. Next question. Question number 9 is find the sum of additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of 9. Additive inverse means same value with opposite sign. So 9 remains 9, plus 9 becomes minus 9. So this is additive inverse. Multiplicative inverse, 9 can be written as 9 upon 1. So what's the multiplicative inverse? Reciprocal, 1 upon 9. The sum of the two means I'll add the two. So plus, what do I get LCM? 9 minus 81 upon plus 1. That is minus 80 upon 9. Mixed fraction also I can write it, and this is the answer. Let's move to the next question, class. Last question of the exercise, question number 10. What it says? Question is to find the product of, product you all know, product means multiply. Find the product of additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of minus 3 upon 7. Minus 3 upon 7, additive inverse, plus 3 upon 7. Multiplicative inverse, reciprocal. Well, when I'll do the reciprocal, what do I get? Minus 7 upon 3. Remember students, the minus sign, if it is there in the denominator, it gets shifted to the numerator on its own. We never put the negative sign in the denominator. Okay, so that is what it is. Now product means, as I told you, multiply. So 3 and 3 cancel, 7 and 7 cancel, I get minus 1 as the answer. So this was the last question of the exercise. So at the end, homework, please make a note of this thing very clearly. Complete exercise 1.3 remaining sums and exercise 1.4, which will be on division of rational numbers. So the very first easy question it is, I have seen. You can do it all. So that is your homework to be done in maths 2 register. Please be very clear, 1.3, 1.4, both the exercises you are going to do in maths 2. Homework for today will be 1.3 exercise remaining sums completed and 1.4 only question number 1 in maths 2. At the same time, one more thing you have to take care of. You have to do question number 2 of exercise 1.4 also in book. This is true false question, so you can do it in book. That was the homework. Thanks for the class.